It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Panthers and the Eagles, and it's coming up next.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scotch, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default, a great passer.
Out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Darius Slay with the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Running it after the penalty. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Connects with Johnson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Defense shows blitz. Young completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. Get some space around midfield.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
3rd down run with Brooks. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Putting the tight end in motion. Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. On first down, here comes Brooks. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Again, it's Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, it's Brooks. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out. Out of the gun, Young. Has it in close. Touchdown, Carolina. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll motion a tight end left. Short side option here, he's running left. And he doesn't find open space, he only finds a defender who makes the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's got a gain of 6 there. Devin White hauls him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Young working from the gun. Throw complete to Thielen. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin White hauls him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. On the option, they give it to Brooks. He cuts it back right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Brooks has got the 1st down and more. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Stepping up, and he's going to run.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll try again with Barkley. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. A 5-yard pickup sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 3. Hurts now from the gun. Vacates quick, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going, why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it. And if you take a sack, well, now you got to kick the field goal. If you would have pounded the football, got a little bit closer, you would at least give yourself a decision on 4th. I don't think you do now. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Darius Slay with the stop.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Gets this to Johnson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fair catch made here at the 30. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Complete out to the right side. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. from midfield on second down. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
On first down, Hurts. Pass complete to Campbell. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Throwing now from the gun. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now it's Young. Caught quickly on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third down, 1 yard to go. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Looking to throw. He's on the move. Now he takes it. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Saints who were able to walk away with the road victory. Derek Carr leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Josh Jacobs, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. J.J. McCarthy, a touchdown pass in that first half. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 31. He's got Smith. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Running left, this is Barkley. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. On the quick slant, it's Leggett. Gets it to the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Taken in by Smith. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 2nd and 3 now. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. From the pistol, Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
The visitors and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Running once more with Brooks. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Throw complete to Thielen. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now. Young. Hauled in left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. On the give, it's Brooks. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Three quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and 4 coming up now. They kick the running back in motion. The back's got it. He has the Carolina touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Gamble now on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver, but it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't, and the defense registers a sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Motioning left is their running back. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Hurts now from the gun. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th and forever coming up. On 4th down, Hurts. He lofts it deep left. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course, you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2. From the pistol, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Young working from the gun. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Running back, motioning right. On 1st down, Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Into the hands of Campbell. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Here's Hurts. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Hurts throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And he's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Brooks on the counter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.